What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my Century build. I got a few more builds to show you before we wrap this up, and today we're going to be looking at this kind of junk pile, junkyardy kind of house looking thing over in the corner here. This was one of them kind of broken down houses, and I didn't want to just remove it. I wanted to do something kind of different, kind of fun with it, so I went ahead and made a kind of a junk heap. Not a jump heap, whatever. Okay, so basically how I tackled this was, first of all, I started placing some stuff kind of inside, and then I noticed it kind of, you could see it through the windows and whatnot, so I started to cover up the kind of walls a bit and add more of a kind of junky kind of feel with it by adding some of the junk fences and the kind of half walls and whatnot kind of all over the walls to kind of break up the original kind of house. And then I went ahead and placed down some objects, some spikes and whatnot, kind of just below the kind of roof kind of area, so they kind of look like it's on stuff. It's kind of piled up, as you can see. It's kind of just floating here. So yeah, I kind of just did that across the top. I also added some of these kind of tent things. I can't remember what they're called. They're like raiders tents or something. Yeah, I chucked down some of them just to kind of add more of a shape to the whole kind of building. And then to finish it off, I basically began adding loads of crap in front of it, as you can see. We even got like doors up against where the doors should be. We got couches which are slightly off tilted, barbecue, kind of all sorts of kind of crap just piled along here to kind of make it look like people just chuck stuff here. And as you can see, I got a sale sign here because basically all this junk is kind of for sale, so people can buy and build with it and whatnot. I thought that was kind of a cool idea to kind of have a junk kind of sale place over in here. And something I kind of did afterwards was added Dog Meat's little kind of house over here, as you can see next to this car. We just got his house, and I'm pretty sure it's on top of some of these little wooden steps put to the side, and some steps obviously so we can get up to it. And we kind of closed it off with a little defense, what they called, stand things. I can never remember what stuff is called. It's like a defense barrier, I don't know, whatever, post. That's the thing I was looking for. Got a little defense post kind of wrapped around, kind of fencing off, because I thought it was kind of cool because it's kind of like a mini kind of fence with barbed wire going around his little house. We also got a light, and then we got one of these kind of junk collector station things to kind of break it up and wall it off a little bit over here. And of course this bowl. We even shrunk down a little carpet and put a little rocket carpet inside. Kind of nice little thing for him. But yeah, it's quite a simple build. It's just basically chuck all the crap, and most of this crap is just stuff I've kind of taken from the other buildings, and I kind of just dumped them here, like all these kind of lights and these kind of cooking stations and cooker and TV and whatnot. And then I wanted to kind of block off the kind of around the outside, which I've kind of been doing all the way around. I wanted to keep that, so all I've done is dropped a bus over here. I dropped a, lagging a little bit. I dropped a different bus from that one. It's, as you can see, that's the yellow school bus. This is the kind of orange bus. But kind of to break up and hide it more, as you can see, I've kind of blocked it off a lot with junk fences and even a flag and whatnot. Yeah, so all I did was kind of continue to junk fences around this part of the house. Added some crap down on the floor, as you can see, to break up over here. I also added this kind of little chill zone, which is the Caravan kind of thing. The problem I have with this as well is you get loads of the Brahmin is part of these caravans kind of all standing by here. I had 3 of them before I started, but all I did was simply click on them, go in the command panel and type disabled, and then just make them disappear. So that's quite a cool little tip if you want this kind of station with these caravan people, because these are all caravan guards and whatnot chilling over here. So yeah, it's quite nice. I did a little couch and obviously a chair inside as well, a little fire, I put a table over obviously where the Brahmin are meant to drink from. So I didn't like the bath. I wanted a table with a radio and a little candle. Yeah, inside the bus itself, all I've done is, these guys are not meant to actually be sitting on this couch. But as you can see, it was just all kind of, the roof was glitching into the bus over here. So I just wanted to block it off. So I just chucked down some kind of furniture to kind of block that off. They're not actually meant to be sitting on it though. So that's a bit random. But yeah, it's literally blank in here. I didn't actually put anything in here. I don't think I have anything on the other side, so I'm pretty sure this is out of the build zone on the other side. Yeah, all I've done is to the back of it as well, is kind of chuck down some junk fences to kind of break it up, and on the side as well. Yeah, it's quite simple. Nothing too complicated. I also did the same, well, I was going to do the same, so I say, to this, but I kind of just left it as kind of like the junk pile house. Because this one was more built up a little bit. It had the walls kind of still standing, this one didn't. So I thought I'd just leave this because it's kind of just a pile anyway. I thought it looked really cool. And I just simply blocked off the kind of exits or entrances, depending on which way you're going, over here. By using some of the cages again, I stacked 2 of them. And some junk fences kind of placed down into the ground down here, and I even got these kind of raider cages things, which are not too, I don't like the way it's glitching in there, but it works. And I just got these spikes kind of placed inside the bushes going along to kind of show that these bushes are not, you can't just kind of force your way through these bushes. You've got barbed wire and spikes in them. And then to finish off kind of this outside bit, this is a massive cage. This is one of them big cages. And this is just a doorway hanging off. And I got some smaller cages and junk fences and all sorts of crap. Got more cages over here, and this is like the medium sized ones. Some junk fences and some spikes, and just kind of mixing it up, not using the same kind of junk fences and the same wooden walls to block off stuff. Just chucking some extra items in there like the cages. Just to kind of break it up, even like chucking a little sofa kind of leaning up against this wall over here to kind of just add some more dimension, detail kind of and whatnot over here. As you can see, I chucked down some more spikes in the bushes, and then I just simply blocked off this area over here by once again using one of the little cages, and I got a shack bridge, I'm pretty sure they're called. A junk fence, and I put down some of the wired fences as well over here, just to kind of block off these little holes which people can technically kind of crawl through. So to keep it like low friendly, now people can't crawl through it as you do. Okay, so that's basically like this area. Actually, I'll go ahead and do this house as well because it's only a little quick thing. All I've done simply over here is, I was originally going to build in this house. I think it was going to be a furniture store. And then I realized that most of these like tables and whatnot over here can't actually be moved. I could go ahead and get like more mods and stuff, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep this like the mods down to a minimum. All I'm using is place anywhere to allow me to literally place anywhere. So instead of trying to get rid of all this, all I've done is kind of boarded up the door. Put a construction site sign right by here, and I added a for rent / sale kind of sign outside. So this house is for sale or for rent or whatever. Yeah, I just thought that was a simple kind of fix / idea to kind of fix this problem. I thought it was quite interesting, quite fun, quite cool actually. Like, it's something I would never really have thought about until I was adding the sale sign over there, and I thought maybe I just simply do that. Maybe I just board it up and just put the house up for sale. And that's what I simply did. Yeah, so that's about it for this video. I'm not too sure how long this is. It's probably like 10 minutes. It's kind of quick because it's nothing really kind of technical and crazy going on here. It's quite simple. Obviously, the reason why I can get it looking like this is because of place everywhere to allow me to kind of place anywhere. and resize stuff. Like this massive sign I got here is obviously being resized. But yeah, I wish Bethesda really added the ability to place everywhere as part of the game. It kind of makes sense to be able to literally place stuff wherever you want. But maybe there's a reason why they didn't. Maybe it causes problems. I don't know. Doesn't cause problems for me. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. In the next episode, we're probably going to be taking a look at that greenhouse over there. So stay tuned for that. So thanks again. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And check out my Instagram for like updates. I update it quite often. So if you want more updates more frequently, then check that out. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. And goodbye.